The Adventures of Henry Egg. The Adventures of Alien Egg. Once upon a time there was a fridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! The fridge left the kitchen in a cloud of green smoke. Deep in space the door opened and an egg box glowing sailed out in the box. An egg appeared. An extraterrestrial egg. Alien egg. Alien egg, alien egg, home at last and free to fly, and the box sped off into the dark sky. There was a ping, and the lid opened. Guess what? Out flew a green upside-down egg with little satellites whizzing around his head. Where to now, it thought. Left, right, up, down, fast, faster, gone. A massive planet lay ahead. It looked as if it was covered in custard, and suddenly the egg skidded to a yellow gooey stop. Alien egg. Alien egg, alien egg. And with a cough and a splutter, he bounced along the ridge and skimmed down the valley where 100 egglets gathered, all humming together. They all stared at the extraterrestrial egg and slowly edged forward to the capture. No chance, no way, gotta go! There was a huge explosion of light and tinsel, and the alien egg was shot off the planet to another time. Alien egg, alien egg, alien egg. It twisted and turned and shook and rolled and nearly turned inside out and then suddenly stopped absolutely still on the edge of a very black hole. Alien egg gulped and thought to himself, should I go or should I fly now? A comet flew past, so close that it knocked him off the edge. Down, down, down. Alien egg, alien egg, alien egg. And as if by magic, it landed on a massive chair covered in cushions. What have we here? Bellowed a voice that felt like thunder. An egg on my chair? Whatever next? A giant hand swooped down and gathered up the egg for a closer look. Glowing green and trying to look very fierce, the extraterrestrial stared satellite to eye with an enormous man. Cannot be, he said, as the glow became stronger. I cannot see, for the light's too bright. In a space instant, he blew the egg into a black box and pushed the lid down tight. That'll do very nicely. And off he went through the hall. Alien egg, alien egg, alien egg. He banged against each side of the glass and he thought, I'm stuck and I'm very dazed. Then he mustered up all the power inside its alien shell and the satellite started to whirl around, twisting and spinning so fast that the egg and the glass box began to lift off the shelf and fly up and away. Faster and faster they travelled till the glass began to glow. Alien ouch! Ooh, alien ouch! Ooh, 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 alien ouch! And as the glass box began to get hotter and hotter, suddenly it began to melt, which was a good job, seeing as the alien egg had begun to boil. And he landed into a giant globe of water. The glass shattered into a million zillion pieces like stars in the dark clear night. Alien egg, alien egg, alien egg. It began bubbling and scubbling and spiralling down into the deep water. And as it slowed right down, the water began to feel particularly thick. Thick and cold, and then green to blue to white. The globe of water had frozen into a block of ice, capturing the alien egg deep inside. Time stood still. Was this the chill end? The satellites once again began to pulse, and millimetre by millimetre, they cut a path around the frozen egg. Slowly they moved all over the egg, creating a space. As they began to spin, a very faint noise could be heard. Alien egg, alien egg, alien egg. And with some space-frozen magic, a crack appeared above its head. The noise began to get louder, and the ice began to move apart, and then whoosh! At 1,000,000 miles per second, extraterrestrial launched up and out. It zoomed by not one but 2 solar systems, 3 quasars, and 5 space stations. Alien Egg was so pleased to be free that he did not see the giant net. Gotcha! Said 100 voices belonging to the egglets. We've been waiting for you for ages. Tell us a story. Tell us a story, they all chanted as one. So They placed Extraterrestrial on a stand and waited and listened in total silence. Alien egg! Alien egg! Alien egg! The alien egg stared, and he gulped, and he coughed, and he took a deep breath. Then, as only an alien egg could do, he started to talk to the gathered egglets. Once upon a time, there was a fridge. The end. Or is it? Whoosh! The Adventures of Henry Egg.